you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
You work in the unincorporated area of San Bernardino County, known as Fontana and Bloomington. This area was previously a steel town when Kaiser Steel was in full swing here. Has a kind of a reputation of being a rough and ready, no-nonsense kind of town. But it's a good place to work. A lot of activity. Deputies out of our central patrol station attempted a traffic stop on a car. The car wouldn't stop. They went in pursuit of the vehicle. They're up on the freeway just a short distance from here. They're in excess of 110 miles an hour. And I'm going to roll that way to see if I can assist.
Just south of the baseline, looking like he's pulling over. No, he's not again. I don't know what's wrong.
Apparently he's slowed down to about 25 miles an hour. We have 5 cars here. He's refusing to pull over. We've got 2 of the 3 lanes of the freeway blocked with sheriff's units. Okay, we're getting a supervisor's on scene saying not to box the vehicle in to force it off the road. They just want us to follow it. Still refusing to slow down. The on-duty supervisor advised the units not to box him off and try and force him. He may potentially try to ram the units or, crash into the deputies. We're going to see if we can just get him to pull over on his own. CHP has just joined the pursuit. Usually anything that ends up on the freeway system is taken over by the highway patrol. Their policy is just to follow the vehicles until they stop, run out of gas. And CHP is going to take it. They've moved into the primary as the primary pursuit unit. He could be under the influence, could just be drunk. He may be trying to think of a way to get away. He's given up the idea of the 120-mile-an-hour pursuit, but who knows what he's doing now.
We're confirming he's going on the 10 freeway. Not confirmed.
Okay, we're leaving the southbound 15 and we're going on the 10. Apparently he thought about getting off at one of the surface streets, decided not to. Now he's heading westbound on the 10 freeway. I'd say the guy's definitely got to be under the influence. He's not thinking real straight. And he keeps looking like he wants to give up, but he's not real sure. He picks up, slows down. It looks like the CHP unit is trying to force him off to the side of the road now.
Robert, 2 update status for location. Yeah, about a half-mile east of Haven. On the shoulder, 10 and Haven appears stopping.
Figured what? Figured what? Take my left side.
What happened, man?
Well, they had a drunk driver up there in Musco. He went and pulled over. They both had about a case of beer too much, it looks like. And Kevin started the pursuit. CHP got involved in it. And this guy was passed out. That was the passenger. The driver is in custody as well. So it was a pretty good safe pursuit overall considered.
Yeah, it started at about 120, I heard you guys. I picked you up at Cherry.
Yeah, that's the man right there. Picked him up. You tell you, these drunk drivers are something else. Here's your flashlight, Kevin. Good job out there.
Out of Musco.
What originally, yeah, he started to tell us what originally happened.
He blew the stopping guards between Musco and State, right there in Cahoga State. Came over, pulled over, and then the chase is on through Musco, northbound Cajon up to
15 freeway.
15 freeway up there.
So the vehicle's not stolen, nothing
I
like
don't know.
that, just
we
the
haven't run
deuce.
the plate yet.
Find that out right now.
I wonder where he got the stuff he has in the back. The Central Patrol Unit initially tried to stop the suspect vehicle for a possible drunk driver. He saw him drive through some barricades. Subject was weaving on the road. He attempted to pull him over. That's when the pursuit initiated. The pursuit was finally terminated when we got the vehicle off on the side of the road. No one was hurt. No vehicles were damaged. Basically, they were taken into custody without any incident, and everything came to a safe conclusion, which is the way we like it to be.
We're going to be working a prostitute program. We've got a couple male decoys that are going to go out and try and pick up some females for us. We've usually got some streetwalkers down there. And immediately after that, about an hour and a half, then we're going to get into the actual John program. So we've got 6 female decoys, I think, and we'll alternate those females picking up the Johns out in front of the hotel. When you're dealing with crimes like prostitution, there are a lot of other things that fall into it, such as narcotics and weapons violations. And then in recent years, we've got a lot of problem with the prostitutes working the street transmitting AIDS. As a matter of fact, we've got quite a few girls in our area who have been put on a sort of felony probation by the judge, in that if they get arrested for prostitution, they will be convicted of a felony because they are known to carry the AIDS virus. I got a girl sitting on the curb down here. Got the undercover pulling up to her. Radio? Radio? Yeah, she's working.
You're working, just look for a ride.
Okay, we got one. Across the street from the drive-in. How you doing, dear?
Weekend's nice and thing.
You using? No?
Yes. How long you been using? It's been 2 months now. 2 months? Let me see. Let me have your keys. Oh, it's our keys. I'm sorry. I was clipping my nails.
We got old scarring right here. Scar tissue, scar tissue. Right in here.
I owe $40 on rent. Okay, and I'm not sick. So he says either I pay it or else he's going to kick me out, and I didn't want to go out on the street. So.
You don't have a normal job. What do you do?
No, I have SSI. I get on SSI on the 1st, and I pay $30 a day at the motel. And that really takes, I mean, 600, more than 600.
How many kids do you have?
5.
You have 5 kids?
She was spending $40 a day for her motel over on Foothill. We caught her taking a John out in the middle of a field, and after it was all said and done, the only thing he had was a $1 food stamp on her, and that's what he was going to pay her with.
$1 food stamp.
$1 food stamp. And that's how far down she had to stoop just to make $1.
Joe, we got. Westbound from Central.
Okay, we're out with Ray. Flip on that elevator. Put your hands on the car. There you go. You got anything on you? You got any needles or anything that's gonna stick me?
Yes? No. Yes or no? Is that a no?
No needles?
Okay. Got some change.
Huh? Have you been tested?
Yeah,
Are you positive or negative?
negative.
What got you started doing this?
Money?
Money? You got any kids?
No.
So you're just supporting yourself? Married?
No.
Just money. How much you make a day?
Enough.
Just
Get by.
Well, is that a couple $100?
Sometimes.
Couple $100 a day?
Depends, you know. Circumstances like this, you know, may change your whole day.
That's true. You see the guy sweeping the sidewalk there and the guy carrying the shovel around. They're that close to our girls to protect them. We don't want one of the Johns to pull them or try and pull them in the car and take off with them.
Slowing down and honking and waving from the other side of the street. This way. Can you get in, Mike?
Didn't hear anything.
She's walking right towards us. Sheriff's Department, hands up against the wall. You're under arrest. Solicitation, prostitution.
What's his last name?
Last name, Book.
Kennedy also has policy.
Arrest code 4.
Good job.
No big toe.
Got hair on his motor.
Yeah.
Put on your motor.
Good job.
We don't have 40 to go, huh?
We'll get there. See her? You can barely see her now. Yeah, it's on top of her head. Okay, here you come.
I feel like a mushroom.
Close the door behind you and I'll get ready.
Sheriff's Department, put your hands up against the wall. Come on. You're under arrest. Solicitation for prostitution. It's okay, bud. Just relax. Knives on your head?
What's your name, buddy? Name? What's it? Adrian. Adrian. Adrian what?
What's your last name? Ayla? Adrian Ayla?
Well, I guess that's the end for our day. We worked our John Jane program, and we ended up with about 10 girls, and I think our total of the men will be about 20 to 25 by the time we get completely done. Very successful day. I feel we did a good job in this community trying to clean up the streets.
Okay, we just got a call of a victim of a shooting at a restaurant on the south side of town. They don't have any suspect information at this point. We don't know how bad the victim's been shot. Right now, I don't know whether the suspect's still there or not. So we're going to have to make sure the restaurant is secure before we just go barging in there. Usually we'll have witnesses or bystanders out front, and hopefully we'll get some suspect information, whether they're there or they're gone, before we have to go in.
Units, you're covering 83, you're covered, green 5.
Advises a leg wound that's bleeding bad at 85 and 64.
3 male Mexicans in a full-size Chevy Blazer. The weapon's described as a possible assault weapon.
We can go out.
Excuse me. Where is he, Gino?
Inside there. Said it was probably an AK. He's got a leg wound and a face wound.
Just a little bit. I got to take the gurney right here.
Why don't you back out? No. Yes.
Okay. Who's in Unit 8?
Sam 5.
Yeah.
Sam 5's in 8.
Okay, where are you at?
Inside.
Can you move your car?
We can get him. You can go out in the ambulance, start 2
Yeah,
Rs,
firm.
4 IVs.
Go out and move Unit 8. It's right behind the ambulance. Okay, apparently the victim and another patron of the restaurant were involved. Thank you. Were involved in an altercation outside in the parking lot. Turns into a fight. They get in a little fist fight outside. Victim starts to come back inside, and that's when the other patron opens fire with an assault rifle. Apparently there were a minimum of 3 shots fired. It looks like the victim's been hit twice, once in the head, once in the leg area. Victim comes in through the door, wanders into the restaurant area out here. Apparently he drops down on the carpet here. You can see blood smears on the walls. And then it looks like he drags himself through the restaurant and comes back in to the kitchen area where he finally dropped. They're still working on him over here, but apparently he came in through the kitchen door here and dropped out there. This looks like he's going to go 10-7 on us.
I hope not. Yeah. Wait a minute.
He's got one that entered right by the left eye. One gunshot wound to the left eye there. And then he's got one in the upper. Okay.
Yeah. If it's okay with the paramedics.
They say he was standing in the doorway, so there might be some casings out by the units or the trucks as soon as we can get the emergencies vehicles out of here.
We're going to make the crime scene real big because he could have jacked the rounds any place.
Yeah.
But how many? We've got at least 2 rounds fired. Any more than that?
He's hit 2. I talked to people inside the restaurant, and they were debating between 1 and 3 shots. So there may be one. Let's check the building over here. He may have hit the building in the doorway.
We get the fire rig. Maybe we just ought to cordon off everything here. Get the fire rig out of the way.
And the witness said that the shooter was right here in the doorway.
Is that right?
Yeah, he said he shot from right here. Shot the victim right here, and he was standing right here with a gun, but I don't see any rounds. If he's shooting an AK-47, there should have been something coming out.
You sure he only fired once?
That's what I heard, yeah, just one.
That can be a problem.
Because he said he rifle butted him before he shot him.
Oh, maybe that isn't a gunshot wound then by the eye.
Yeah.
But he's got 1 round here, 1 round here, penetrates into here, and at least 1 in him. So there's a minimum of 3 shots fired.
Because it was like a semi-automatic rifle.
We heard just one shot, but it probably went off like 3 or 4 at the same time. I don't know.
It's part of the follow-up investigation of the shooting. I contacted one of the narcotics detectives who's been working a case possibly involving our suspect. After speaking with him, he gave me a possible address on the suspect. What we're going to do now is roll by. Hopefully we'll find the vehicle that was used, and if that's the case, we'll set up on the house. We'll bring the detectives up and attempt entry into the house, possibly take suspect into custody. This house right here, it's dark. There's a Z, hang on. Sam 5.
Channel 2.
Sam 5 by.
A call from one of the narcotics people. They state you might want to check the 2900 block for the vehicle.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. I've got the exact address. The suspect vehicle's not there. However, a secondary vehicle that belongs to the possible suspect is in the driveway. The house is black now. Through some further follow-up investigation, it turns out the victim is also the head cook at the restaurant. Maybe he's cooking up more than just enchiladas. Right now, he's going through emergency surgery at Pomona Valley Community Hospital. We won't be able to get his side of the story for some time yet, if at all.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint.
And there'll be more from the cops at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Next up tonight, we attempt to recreate and explain the death of 6 members of the same family in a crime that stunned a nation. The Wells Grey gunman is tonight's crime story.